We beat Leyton Orient. We are massive. I mean, this Leyton Orient team, yeah? Did you guys know that these are professional athletes? They are footballers. They give it everything. Big up to that Leyton Orient fan who is pissed off now. So anyhow, into the actual video. I did not expect Ruben Diaz to play. I thought Husanov would start, but I'm not surprised either. Like just because someone to captain the side there, I'm not very much surprised. The back four did not have much to do. Just blatantly did not have much to do. We conceded 13 shots. Pretty much all of them were from outside of the area. People were just taking pot shots from Nevada, just shooting it over the bar. And they got 3 shots on target, and all of them were really good shots. And then one time they did get a shot from about the halfway line, and it went in of Ortega. Ortega, in dreamland, should not be positioned there, but not really his fault either. We'll talk about that later. But for the most part, back four had little to do. Ruben Diaz, Vitor Hayes, of course, got sent off, or taken off after 45 minutes. Husanov and Stones came on. That was a planned substitution all day long. I guess just trying to get the new guys some time and getting the experienced guys in there to captain it. Nothing wrong with that. Nico O'Reilly. He's one of us. He is one of us. Because he grew up in the same area of the world as we did. What are you talking about? He's got way more money than any of us. He's one of us. He can relate to our problems. Because he was born in the same area of the world as us. Not even. I don't think he's born in Manchester. I just think he grew up here. He's one of us. He's one of us. He will be the next Man City player. He will score a hat-trick in the Champions League final for us. And he will be our captain. And I'll stop fantasizing about 17-year-olds. Can you stop fantasizing about 17-year-olds? Because it's really fucking creepy, you know? It's really creepy. I can't lie. How old is Nico O'Reilly? The way people fantasize about this man. Bro, he's 19. He is 19. And he's not very good. You want to be romantic about football? Bro, he's 19. What are you being romantic about, bruv? Like, bruv. If you're a 19-year-old girl, fair enough. But if you're not a teenage girl, please stop with this nonsense. It's ridiculous. He is not very good. Oh my days. At the very least, not at left back. Not today. You would expect a lot more from a Man City left back in today's game than this. He lost the ball a lot sloppily. He was poorly tracking back. He was sloppy in challenges. Just very bored. Now I'm willing to give him just a year of time, yeah, because you gotta give them time. But what about Rico Lewis on the other side? He wasn't much better. He was not much better. He did a lot of weird stuff all over that pitch. Far post, we'll talk about that in a bit. But we've been waiting on this guy for a while now. But they're one of us, so you get emotional about them. They are 19. 19. Calm down. Calma. Okay? Okay, is everyone calm now? Thank you. Let's talk about a 19-year-old professional footballer. Like they're a professional footballer doing a profession. Not like they're some fucking God Messiah that is gonna save us. The way people talk about these kids, McAtee as well, all 3 of them are disgraced. Grealish finding his level against Leyton Orient. And I've been defending Grealish for the longest while. Put him in midfield, bro, he'll be just as shit. We've seen that today. Gundogan, tragic. Absolutely tragic. Savinho, I expect more. Honestly, Ruben Diaz is about the only player who started that can have a bit of humility, that can have a bit of honor coming off that pitch. We were woeful. Absolutely tragic against a trash team. How do you justify that? From the tactics? Pep Guardiola getting outclassed here by a man like Wellens, bruv. Wellens. Who the fuck has heard of Wellens? I just looked up his name. That's the only reason I know it. Richie Wellens. That's the only reason why I know who their manager is. He played at Leicester, by the way. He was a midfielder at Leicester City. For those who probably don't know, because I don't think he played a lot for them. But yeah, big up to the Wellens. Discussion, bro. How much time do you give this? Because they got 13 shots, most of them from distance, to be fair. 3 on target. I mean, we did not win today because we are good. We won because they were bad. And once again, I have to repeat. I knew from the moment that first goal went in, to the moment we scored the 2-1, we were gonna win this game. But that is hardly what this is about. This is about being disgraced in front of world football, playing embarrassingly against these lot. I mean, what is that about? If we played against Leicester, like Man United, we would be gone. We will not be here anymore. How tragic is that? How tragic is that? Just think about that. I want everyone who wants to talk to me about why I'm wrong, if you ever tell me I'm wrong again, yeah, I want you to tell me what the problem is at the far post. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you never should disagree with me again, bro. Because I have been talking about this since we beat Wolves. If you agree, disagree, that is fair enough. But never fucking argue with me, yeah? If you can't even tell me what the problem at the far post is, when I've known since we beat Wolves, and Leyton Orient today knew, but Pep Guardiola has yet to figure it out. Tragic. That's all it is. Our set-piece manager, coach, whatever you call them, should be fired. He is genuinely the worst set-piece coach in world football. How does he have a job? Fire that man. Fire him. What does he even do all day? Let me be a set-piece coach right now, yeah? Let me be a set-piece coach. Okay. Here is like a map of the pitch, right? I put you here, and you here for the corner, and you cross the ball into the box. That fucking simple. All these over-exaggerated set pieces here, you know why they're trying to overdo these set pieces? Because they think they're the shit, bro. Set pieces are probably better if you have a creative player and zero preparation for them. Ironically, most of these men cannot take a set piece. Why do all this fancy set piece routines? None of these men remember your fancy stuff, bro. Why have a set piece coach? There's no point to it. Oh, Arsenal. You think Arsenal have a set piece coach to do all of that? Like, the Arsenal set piece coach, he gets shown a lot of attention. You think he does any of that? You know why they scored a lot of set pieces? They have 3 people who can take really good corners, and they have 3-4 tall, physical, strong players who are not afraid of going in for the ball and heading it. That is why they're good at set pieces. It's not because someone thought out the tactical stuff about set pieces, no. It's because they have physical players, the most basic of tactics, one in the middle, one on the far post, one on the near post, one on the edge of the box. Like the most primal, basic shit. And then all the smaller players in between. And that is why they scored set pieces. It's that simple. Why are the people trying to overcomplicate set pieces, bro? They're not that hard. I can score a better free kick. Well, I could. Maybe I can't anymore, but I could score a better free kick than half of these Premier League players. And that is not to say that I'm good. That is to say how bad these modern Premier League players are. What are these set pieces, bro? Tragic. They are tragic. Corners, free kicks, all the lot. And it comes down to poor coaching, because these players are taking better set pieces when they are not at Man City. So it is a coaching problem, right? Because Marmoush gives better crosses when he first arrived than now. How does that make sense? How did he get worse at crossing in a corner when being here for longer? Oh right, because the set piece coach says a lot of dumb shit and he tries to follow that shit and it never fucking works. Just fire him. You don't need a set piece coach. Just tell the players, yeah? Figure it out on the pitch. Do whatever you want. How are you gonna predict what players are gonna do? How are you gonna predict what 10 outfield players are gonna do any given corner? Because they just do as they like, every corner. There's no routine to it. How are you gonna predict that? Zonal marking, that's all you can do. And we all know zonal marking has problems. Why don't we do that? That will be too simple. Pep Guardiola likes his overcomplicated micromanagement style. And fair enough if you like that. But make it work. Today it did not work. It has not worked all season long. And we have embarrassed ourselves over and over and over. And I'm starting to get tired of being embarrassed. Oh my days, I'm so negative. I am so negative. That's great. Do you guys think this is the question of the day? If Pep Guardiola lost today, should he have been sacked or would he have been sacked? I guess answer both of those. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.